community. If you have enough different people trying enough different things under the proper guidance and utility, and then reporting those back, that's how you get leverage. Because oftentimes, Zane, these leverage points, they don't make any logical sense. They just don't.
I hear that.
If they made logical sense, everybody would be doing them. And sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around them. But we see this in Amazon search engine all the time. We say, why is this person with 0 reviews and a horrible listing and an overpriced piece of crap Chinese product that's inferior in every way, shape, or form? Why is Amazon putting them number 4 overall for their best search phrase? Doesn't make logical sense. It doesn't make logical sense. And so, therefore, they are doing something fundamentally, massively different than everybody else. Now, I'm not talking about gaming the system and not providing value for the customer, because that's a waste of time. Even if it works, it doesn't work, because it will only work for a short period of time, and then you'll have to reinvent the wheel over and over again. I'm not about doing that. I'm about doing the work once and getting paid multiple times. But the funny thing is it doesn't make logical sense. So you got to throw logic out the window. So here's the situation. I want you to imagine that you're sitting in front of a 5-digit safe, Zane. Okay. And you do not know the combination, but if you did know the combination, on the other side is more riches than you could spend in a lifetime. Here's a question for you. How many combinations would you have to try to crack that safe? You'd have to try almost 100,000 different combinations, if my math is correctly being applied right now. 100,000 combinations, right? Yeah. Not likely that you're going to be able to crack that safe. But if you and I sat down and I said, Zane, you take the first half and I'll take the second half. Now we only have to crack, instead of 100,000, 50,000, right?
Yeah.
Now what if you and I divided it up and we brought in 2 of our friends? Now we only crack 25. What if we brought in 100 people? Now we only have to crack 1,000. Right? So if you want to play this game of figuring out the inconsistencies, the things that don't make logical sense in Google, in YouTube, in Amazon, those things that nobody else really knows except for a few people, you got to achieve this balance. You got to be part of a community that doesn't share outright and forth with every individual in the world, first of all, because then you lose any advantage that you would gain the moment you gain that advantage, right?
Right.
And then second of all, but you have to have enough people understanding what the safe is and applying combinations in a way and then reporting their results, so that way we can all crack the safe and then share in the riches together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, everybody's got to be on the same page, but that
we all got to be trying to crack the same safe, and
exactly.
we all can't be using the same digits to crack that safe.
Right, but there's communities everywhere online, from Facebook communities to forums to Google Plus communities. How do you know you're in the right community that's even trying to crack the same safe, let alone people that you can actually trust?
I love that question, because we all have the broke uncle who gives us financial advice, right? God bless them. We love them. But we don't want to listen to him if we actually want to get the results.
Right.
So here's the measuring stick. It's very simple. First of all, you have to ask, is the individual or individuals who are the head of this snake of the community, the ones that are the leaders, right? Are they getting results today? Not just in the past, but are they getting the results today? Okay, that's the first litmus test. If they pass that, it doesn't mean necessarily anything other than we don't eliminate that community. It doesn't mean we go into that community, because that doesn't matter, because here's the second level. Are other people getting that result who follow that approach? Okay, because by the way, I don't even want to crack a safe. I'd rather write a check to the guy who's cracked the safe and just tell me the results, right? I'll put a couple digits in if I have to, but that's a second level effort. That's plan B, right? So the thing is here is like, okay, do other people get the result? Now, by the way, if they do, then you have to say, okay, that doesn't eliminate them, but it doesn't mean we're going to the community yet, right? Because then here's the refinement of the approach. Do other people, enough of them from wide varieties of different backgrounds, levels of experiences, approaches, et cetera, do they get the results? And that's very important.
Universal, right?
Well, yeah, because here's the thing. It's got to be the process, not the people.
Okay.
Process, not the people. If you have a lot of different individuals from a wide degree of backgrounds with little or no experience, or a wide degree of experience, wide degree of profit models, wide degree of everything, that will tell you very, very obviously It's not the people, it's the process. Because here's the deal. If you put me in front of any type of opportunity, I will make money with it. It's a fact, right? It's not a good measuring stick if Jason can do it because it's my job. I'm supposed to do it, right?
Right.
But if we stop somebody on the street, said, hey, you over there, right? Do it. And we didn't know who the hell this person was. We didn't know what their IQ level was. We didn't know idea about their experience. We knew nothing of them. But if we could sit them down in front of a computer at a library and walk them through the process, I'm not going to say they're going to get the same result that I get the first time that they do that, right? But if they can get a positive result, a net positive result, that is a pretty good sign that it's not the person, it's the process. And if there's lots of those individuals, even better. And so a big part of what we're going to be talking about on the webcast at omg-machines.com/registered, the only reason it blipped on my radar in the first place is because these people were producing wide varieties of people. So I believe what I'm going to show you on this webcast is something where it is not the person operating it, but it's the process that makes the difference. Now, there's some catches that you will see on the webinar that eliminate some people, but it's not the person, it's the process. The only thing you have to ask is, am I one of those people that qualify or not? And you can find so by going to omg-machines.com/register or clicking on the annotation on this video, right?